Crypto basics. Nice. Yes.
Nice. Okay, all right, guys. So I ran through this before, so it's very quick for new people. Um, all right. So first of all, conducting crypto coin research. So what you got to look for is market data. There's price, there's volume, and there's market cap. So you also have to look at historical data. So checking out the price history and trends, right? Fundamental analysis is key as well. So you need to look at the white paper, the team, and the roadmap. So this is the way in which, a process in which you can follow to conduct your coin research. Because some people just come in and they buy stuff, but they don't know what they're buying. They listen to a friend, family, maybe during a Christmas lunch, and they go and buy something because Bitcoin's at 100K. I've done it. Seriously, I've done it. I bought it at the wrong time. I bought the wrong coin. So this is about just a guide, and we can share this guide as well with you. Um, and then we got technical analysis, like Ant was talking about before, about using charts, indicators, market sentiment as well. On top of that, social media is key. So you need to check people's, the project's official Twitter and Discord and make sure that they have good engagement. Because sometimes all these coins come out these days and it's really just a scam because the people who launched the coin, there's only a few holders. And what they'll do is they'll take the price up and they'll dump it, right? And then you'll be the victims where you bought it at a certain price and the value of those coins will go down. So you got to look at quality in crypto. Quality is key, and this is how you should do your research. The latest, of course, is checking the news and updates. So checking those on the social media is key. And a key resource that you can use, what we recommend, what we love to use is CoinGecko. So we can show you a bit of CoinGecko after this prezi. But it's about really looking at the coin end to end. So when you look at something like CoinGecko, it tells you all those types of information, in terms of its market cap, circulating supply, community, where to buy the coin, all of those things, that information is there. So it's really good tool to use. Verify the information so you can cross-check the data for accuracy. That is a key thing. So although you have a look at CoinGecko, you should do your own research and check it out yourself. Like go through all of the information. Follow reliable news outlets. So sometimes you have a lot of YouTube people shilling things. That's because they want to, get ahead because they've got a massive following. And if they shill a coin, that means a lot of people are going to buy the coin and the coin's price is going to go high and they're going to benefit from it. So you have to watch out. Those are red flags. So you need to follow reliable news outlets. And we always recommend certain news outlets out there, who provide valuable information and also accurate information. And they're not really, they're very transparent about their holdings as well, right? Engaging with project communities, that is the key. So getting into the Discord, getting into Telegram, the Twitter, and really asking questions if you're unsure, right? Because when you join these communities, they have their own Discord, they have their own Telegram, and if you ask questions, you should get a friendly answer about any any questions, issues you might have with the project. You can also see how the community is, whether they're positive or negative. You can sense all of that through the social channels. Assessing risk is key. So research is key to evaluating risk and rewards. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. There's a lot in it, and we can talk about this all day. So crypto security for us is also one of the basic things that you need to do before you start buying. Or if you have started buying, that's okay. But just being aware of the different type of wallets. You know, there are so hot wallets are online, easy access, higher hacking risk, right? Example of these are, you know, your decentralized wallets, your centralized wallets to an extent. Your centralized wallets can become hacked as well, and there's, you know, been good examples of that. But the bigger exchanges are a safe bet. But we always advise you keep your crypto in hot wallets for interacting with protocols, projects, right? Your cold wallets you want to keep for long-term storage. Okay, so if you've got some Bitcoin, if you've got some Ethereum, you want to keep those long-term. You want to get yourself a cold wallet, that means a hardware wallet, offline. So this is like this to go hand in hand. You can keep them offline, in physical devices, but you can also, you know, keep them in, for example, laptop devices which are not connected to the internet, right? You can keep them for long-term storage. Physical devices for offline private key storage. That's you know, they're basically like little USB sticks, but it's very hard to access because you need to have a private key, and if you lose the private key, that means you've lost your crypto. So that's how secure they are. Always have a backup strategy and ensure that, you know, you have your recovery phrase stored securely. So you should always write it down, keep some backups as well. So these are some of the basics of, if you're new to crypto, to follow, because we feel like when you're starting your crypto journey, to do your basics brilliantly, and to really build a good foundation for your journey. Yeah, so more about security, use strong passwords, because you do have to enter passwords when you create your decentralized wallets and also your centralized wallets as well. So make sure that you have strong, unique passwords. Keep virus scanners up to date, because there are a lot of scammers out there, and it just takes one click. So if you go to the wrong site, your wallets can get compromised. And then, of course, ensure that you've got multi-factor authentication as well, especially with crypto exchanges. You know, you want to make sure that you have that, not just a password. Yeah, as I said before, using cold storage for secure long-term storage. I mean, cold wallets, and regularly backup data wallets. And that's the end of the presentation, guys. We have a strong focus on security in our community. And we also have our own scam alerts channel as well. So if there's any major scams or anything that we come across, we'll do a YouTube video, because that's how this space is. So you have to keep yourself safe when you come into crypto. That's all from me. And if you have anything else from your side, but open to any questions that you may have as well.
Yeah, how was that, everyone? Was that do you want to see a little bit of CoinGecko? Do you want to see a bit of the MetaMask wallets in use? Our Discord, so you can have a look at our Discord. You can see how organized it is. You want to see that other people's Discord is going to be the same, like not the same, but as organized or better. Like we've got a guy in New Zealand that we met. So it was the three of us for a little while. The three amigos, the three flamingos, whatever you want to call us, and we were having a ball. So, well, yeah, I actually forgot to put in that we've got the meetup on right now. So yes, we normally post in here and tell everyone that we're live. You can see Rosh posting up there saying, "Yeah, we're live." You know, that's me in the car doing a Zoom from there.
That was last week.
Last week, so we're on every week. We're on every week this time. sharing information, talking about CoinGecko. But this is Discord. You can see on the left-hand side, it can be a lot. So I like using Control K. So Control K, it brings up the search. You can go, oh, where should I go? The lounge. And you just type in lounge and it'll take you exactly where we are right now. That's where we are now. If you want to go to like mindset, you just type in mindset and it'll take you to the mindset section. Make sure it says the Lazy Society, otherwise you're going to go somewhere else. There you go. So we do a little bit of mindset, a little bit of jokes, but we've also got there you go. Rush has got the news. Boom. Right? We've just recently added a little automatic news alpha that gets updated by itself. So yeah, come in and check it out. It's more than we can post. So rather than go and look at random places, I had a couple of people tell me, oh, look, I've bought some XRP. No one likes the auto news. Nice, bro. Good to hear. Good to hear. I like that. I like any feedback. Doesn't have to be good feedback, but we grow with feedback. So thanks, Nuan. And we add these things. Rosh saw it. We engaged our main tech guy in New Zealand. Even though he's busy, he managed to make some time and he put this up, got it running with Rosh. So thank you both for getting this up and running. So we don't need to be here all the time manually adding news. This news is actually really good. Really good. That's actually a pretty cool graphic, the seed phrase. Good for beginners.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Good for beginners.
This is something that was added by one of our mentors, where she loves to present everything through graphics, and so if you're new, this is good. Just because there's so much to read. By the time you read a book in crypto, year would have gone past. Like it goes past very quickly. So when people say, "Oh, what should I read?" I say, like, listen to stuff and have a look at graphics because it explains it quicker and you understand it quicker. Because crypto is a very fast moving space, but there's a lot in here. And so there is tools, there is seed phrase, information what that is. Yeah, so that's the channel dedicated to education.
Yep. And you should see what she's doing now. The things that Rosa is doing now is insane. She's changed from what was her nickname before? Now she's Blockchain Babe. So yeah, come check out the Crypto 101 that Rosh is showing right there, the crypto basics. She's doing amazing things. So yeah, come check it out. Come check it out. Really good for beginners. All you guys that put ones in the chat, come and check that out. The auto news might be too much, but have a look. Read some of the info that's there. Our website also has. I've put heaps of links. We've got info.thelazysociety.com. We've got thelazysociety.com. So all the links that I've pasted, copy and paste it into a document or something, because once we close the Zoom, it disappears. But all of the information that's there in Discord, it's something you can read at a later date. You don't have to worry that there's only just over 15 minutes left of the call. You can keep reading this stuff, come in next week and go, I've got some questions. Yeah, I don't know anyone that's going to give you this much free information. I have heard of other meetups happening around in Melbourne, but there was a huge in-person event that we held with Virgo, as I was saying. Huge. It was big for us. It was one of our biggest ones in Melbourne, not counting the huge ones that we collabed with in Sydney. So we want to grow our Melbourne community just like Sydney. So when it gets to these big events, we will get not just 15 to 50 people. We're going to get 200 people. But I still want to interact with you individually. I that gets lost, and we realize that, and we want to make sure that we still get that little bit of one-on-one time, especially the people that have joined us now. Like the ones come in semi-recently, and I want to make sure that we see him one-on-one and look after him So even when we blow up and we're going overseas a lot and traveling, we want to look after our OGs, our original gangsters that have been with us from the start. No, don't apologize. We appreciate you jumping in. You did nothing wrong. Yeah, nothing wrong.
Bro, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming in. Yeah. No apologies for stuff you didn't do anything wrong. So enjoy. Have a great Christmas, and we'll chat to you after. Merry Christmas. Absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
Any questions? Any questions, everyone? Rush did a quick presentation there. So we showed you a bit of Discord. So I'll show you a little bit of CoinGecko.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Before you start, I just wanted to say as well,
Yes.
so we get overwhelmed by Discord. When I first discovered Discord, I still remember I said, I don't want to know about Discord. It's just too much. And Ant said, bro, you need to know about Discord because that's where crypto projects live. Um, and then I soon found out how right he is, and how much I'm missing out on. So now I can't live without Discord. And when I share something, my niche in this game are airdrops. When I share airdrops, don't get too fear of missing out. We call it FOMO in the crypto game because if you're new, your focus should be setting yourself up, as we discussed in the crypto basics. Once you set yourself up and you get a hold of, okay, I've got my MetaMask wallet, I know how to transfer my crypto from a centralized exchange to MetaMask. I know how to work with layer 2 protocols without getting crazy gas fees on Ethereum. Now, I'm talking another language, but this is what you'll be getting used to when you deep dive into crypto. The best thing that you can do to fast track yourself is book a session with Ant. He does one-on-one private coaching. He just takes people through, and it fast tracks them, right? But it's his time, so if you book a session with him, he can show you straight away. 1 or 2 hours, he can give you a full rundown, and it's benefited a lot of people coming in. And then once you do that, then you can play around with airdrops, get into more airdrops, get into gaming, so many other things in the space. So I highly recommend, if you want to fast track, book a session with that. So over to you, bro.
Right. So sometimes it is handy to look at the free videos. So we have lots of free stuff on that I've posted in the chat. So the information about CoinGecko, which I'm just going to share now as well, it's all in the videos that we've posted. And the market at the moment is up and down, but we're still if we go to CoinGecko, we can search, okay, what's the price of the coin? Always change to, okay, what's Olympus about? What happened to the coin? Wow, it's gone completely dead. Even though Bitcoin is up and down, this one is completely dead. Maybe not a good one to go into. So when Ross tells you, go and check out the website, so you go and check the website, check out Twitter, check out Discord. Yeah, go in there, have a quick look. If you're not sure, just get a list of coins from someone and go, right, I'm going to go and research just a list of coins that someone else is invested in. Otherwise, I really highly enjoyed Coin Bureau. Even our mentor that we were learning from said there's absolutely no harm in learning from Coin Bureau. He only holds 5 coins at a time. He doesn't buy Olympus and Pepe and this and that and 10 and 20. You're like, where did I put all these coins? That's what's happening to me right now. I've got so many coins. I've got to organize them all and go, right, I'm selling this one at this price, this one at that price. I got to get ready because it's already happening now. So if you've only got 5, it's easy. Off the top of your head where your coins are. I would still write it down in a safe place. My friend left a piece of paper on the table with all his passwords, his secret phrases, like you saw the picture Rosh was showing. And his dad came in, cleared the desk, threw away the piece of paper. And that was it. He lost his his 4 grand, which had turned into, I think it had turned into, I think 10 or 11,000. So he was sad because it was the second time he tried to create a crypto account, and he just left one piece of paper there. Create 2 copies. Sorry, 1 copy of the original, and make sure someone else has it, just in case that piece of paper gets thrown away out of no fault of your own. You've got another copy somewhere so you can get back into your account. Yeah. Lots of crypto is being lost. And if you spend the time and the effort, you want to make sure that you'll be able to retrieve it. So CoinGecko is great. You can research. Oh, they got a little cute gecko with a Christmas hat on. Nice. So by market cap, by categories, you can come in and have a look. Obviously, we're going to have Bitcoin and Ethereum as the top 2. Wow, XRP is number 4 at the moment at $2.24. So this was around 10 cents. Yeah, 10. Nice. Thank you for putting the link in the chat. So XRP was around 10, 11 cents. I had some friends that bought it $3.11, and they were like, no, XRP is terrible because it's down $2.24. But we know now you shouldn't be buying at $2.24. You shouldn't be buying at $3.11. Go and watch my video on how to do some charting. I'll send you another video. I'll drop it in Discord about how to know when to sell. And you'll be laughing. You won't be worried about, oh, this is a bad thing and this is a good thing. If you're buying at the top, it's not the crypto's fault that it's going up and down and every which way, but except the way that you want it to go. We look at the basic chart without me drawing anything on it. Always go to max. It's too high, way too high. Here is where you buy, down here. Too late. Too late in the sense, learn now. If you want to put $50 down, sure, but do not put. I've had people come to me when we were in Sydney. How many times, Rush, they came, we got $100,000, we got $120,000. I want to invest in crypto. Like, whoa. Hang on a second. While we were talking, crypto was at 99,000. Bitcoin was at 99,000. Sorry, not crypto. Bitcoin was at 99,000, just tipping over 100,000. That's not the time to buy. People are looking to buy here because they're in that FOMO, like Rosh said. If you see all these messages popping up and news talking about things, stop for a second, take a breath. Okay. Do I need to get into this right now, or am I just FOMOing in fear of missing out, quickly buy, deep regret? Yeah. Look at the chart, take some time, come and talk to us, right? We're not going to say, hey, send us your money. We're going to go and make you millions of dollars. No, we'll be like, no, learn a little bit yourself so you can go away and do this. We did see some really cool automated stuff to invest in. G-code that we saw at the crypto convention in Sydney. So if you do want to do automated things, it's not as fun because that joy is taken away from you. But it's good if you get too much in your own head. Yeah, it's good because then it's taken care of for you. I just read something from Stacey. Very different to investing shares. Buy and hold. Yeah. No, that's the same thing you can do with crypto as well. You can buy and hold. Like my sister's not going to touch her crypto for 10 years. So you can do that as well. But then you've got my friend who I was teaching. She, in 3 months, she went from a couple of thousand to, $15,000 or whatever that she made, anywhere from 13 to 15 grand. She made with a couple of grand, 2 to 4 grand she put in, 15 grand she got out of it in 3 months. Just because I taught her, she was experimenting. She's got, look, I'm already doing well with my property. I don't really need this money. That's the money you play with because you don't need it. You don't care what happens. So your emotion is taken out. You got to take out the emotion. And then she did really well. So same thing for you guys. If you want to treat it like stocks and shares, buy and hold. But if for example, here, imagine you bought XRP at 70 cents. Stacy, would you want to sell some of that at $2.71? What if it goes back up? Not guaranteed, but what if it goes to $4? What if it goes to $3? It's been already up at the all-time highs. If we look at $3.40, it tells you don't have to look at the chart. But if you bought it at 70 cents, if you bought it at 10 cents, 38 cents, would you not want to sell some at $2.71? Investing in shares is really slow, really slow. Crypto moves every 4.5 years. You have the halving, halvening. Am I pronouncing it right? And that's guaranteed. Big things happen at that stage. Within 6 months, if you look back at the previous charts, it doesn't guarantee that's going to happen, but it gives you a guide. And guess what? Here we are, straight on the mark, roughly 6 months later after the halving. Bang. We're getting nice high numbers here. People should be taking profits already. You know, from 70 cents to $2.71, there's no shares that are going to do that in 3-4 years. Or people that just started at the beginning of this year, started buying XRP. Who's going to make that sort of money in 6 months? Nothing else is going to give you this. But you've got to invest in the right projects. Cool. So it can be different. It can be different. Thank you. Thanks for writing that. Otherwise, I was going to keep going till you wrote something. I was wondering if I was making sense. So yeah, thank you for writing that. So it can be, I want to just invest, and in 10 years, I'll check. It can also be every time crypto hits double or triple or 4 times my investment, I'm going to take some profits. If it goes 6 times, 10 times my investments, I'm going to take some more profits. When it comes back down to this mark, maybe it won't be this low ever again. Maybe it's going to be, the new low will be $1.76, not 70 cents. It'll be $1.76 around this mark. I'll show you the charting and where we think it's going to come back down to. That'll be the time to buy again, because you sold it at $4. You sold it at $3. So you're buying it at half the price. So why wouldn't you do that? Yeah, it's, if you don't have the time, not interested, I get it. I was teaching someone the other day and he said, look, I'm time poor. I don't want to spend all day looking at this. No problem. But it took me 2 hours to explain to him it's at an all-time high. It's probably going to go down from here. And it has. And it has. So I just want to teach people, yes, you want to get into crypto. Yes, question, go for it, go for it, go for it. But you want to get in at the right time. You want to invest in the right project. If you're looking for long-term holding, Bitcoin, ETH, there's an article Roche wrote about dating coins and marriage coins. It's exactly what it sounds like. The ones you want to hold on to are the marriage coins. Yeah, those are the ones you want long-term. We don't know these other coins. Wow, look at this. There's 16,000 coins. Whew. There was 13,000 last time I checked. Where did 3,000 coins come from? So not out of nowhere, but someone has invented these 3,000 coins and they're going to disappear. When the prices come back down again and people are struggling in crypto and the companies themselves are struggling, they disappear and you get back down to about 9,000 coins. So there's 6,000 coins that won't be here in the middle of 2025. Yeah. Does that, does that impact all other coins they go up to? Yes, you can have a look. You can have a look. So you can see here, so December 16th, 2024, price went up for XRP, obviously because of news about XRP. But if you go to Bitcoin, when did that start going up? Short answer, yes. Bitcoin goes up first. And then we go to maybe in the last 1 year. When did this come in? Yes. So October, Bitcoin started going up even before. yeah, so April, May, it made a bit of a jump, and then about 6 months later, the other coins come up afterwards. So you can see Bitcoin start going up. That's when you're like, right, I've got to start getting into these other coins if I want to make some profit out of that. Yes, there's the link Rosh put in there. So in a short answer, yes, Stacy, the Bitcoin will go up first, Ethereum shortly after, and the altcoins 3 to 6 months after that. And then the same thing will happen. Either Bitcoin will go down first and then the rest follow afterwards. But generally by then, you've already done 4 times your investment, 5 times your investment, 10 times your investment. Take profits. Why are you waiting? Take profits. Take your initial investment out. If you want to risk a bit more, stay in a bit longer, and then buy back when everything comes back down again, because you've got 3 years to buy back in again. So it's a lovely little process. And my missus used to say, and I didn't argue with her because she wasn't interested. It's like, oh, when's crypto going to go up? In 10 years? I'm like, no. Yes, it will go up in 10 years, but it's also going to go up today and tomorrow and the next 6 months until at least the beginning to mid 2025. But that's okay. Like, she's investing in gold and silver, and I really like people that invest in other things too. If you put all your money, you come in, I've got 100 grand, and you put it all on XRP, and you bought it at $2.71, and it only goes to $4, and it comes down, and you didn't sell, yeah. So yes.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to add, bro. Thanks so much for that, and also Stacy for those questions as well. Is that how cryptos evolved? Now we have a crypto president in the US, so we have institutions buying Bitcoin. My prediction, not financial advice, but we feel like more countries are going to fall more into Bitcoin, or they're going to fall behind. So, like you see some of the Middle East countries now buying it in the background. What's this going to do? It's going to create more decentralized protocols that people are going to have a lot more trust into. We're going to have more narratives in crypto, more social narratives, AI narratives, decentralized finance narratives, all those things. And as more of our leaders become comfortable use of crypto, the easier it's going to be for people to access it as well. So before all those new people access it, now's a great time to learn about it and to see how you can take advantage as well. But it's also important not to FOMO into it, have your own strategy. So FOMO again means, yeah, just because Bitcoin's at 100,000, you think it's going to go to 200 tomorrow. That's not going to happen. So, it's about timing it and make sure that you get in at the right time, like Anne said. You research these things really well. That's why we have Discord. We want to make sure we run this with like-minded people, and it's completely free. And it's all about sharing information, and the more eyes in this space, the better. Like I keep saying, I bring it back to snowboarding because I love snowboarding. I want to teach new people how to snowboard in Australia because when I get to teach them how to snowboard well, I have more friends to hang out with when I go overseas. And more friends means more fun. So that's why we do this as well. I use the same concept here with crypto. When we run this together, when we teach new people, we give our time. When you guys get better, we're going to help each other out as we go along this ride. That's why I think it's a good time to running with the community, and that's why we do TLS. And that's why we come here on Christmas Eve, and we'll be there, I think, hopefully New Year's Eve as well. Let's see how we go. It could be a bit crazy next week, but let's see. Yeah, that's why we're here every week, and we'll be doing more in-person events next year, which we're really, really looking forward to. So hopefully we'll get to meet you in person as well.
If you like, you don't have to come to those.
No.
It's just, I know some people really like it, so yeah. I was gonna ask, Yuhan, you've been a bit quiet, so that's good. You're welcome, most welcome. So we'll wrap it up there. I've got to
Yeah,
go.
me
So
too.
yeah, great. Yes, us too. We got to go as well. Lots of family stuff to do. So amazing stuff. You guys are most welcome. Thank you, brother. I will see
Awesome.
you on the
Merry
flip side.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Take care.
Take care, everyone.